The owners of the ancestral lands are not keeping quiet. They are negotiating among themselves, and they have been negotiating for over 25 years. They have gone to US Congress from in 2019. We told you 7 months. They sat down with US government and explained to them what is really going on, not the lies from your political merchants. And that discussion is still going on. That is the publication you just saw. So US government, US Congress, because these are going to be collaborators, they are stakeholders. These people have investment in our ancestral lands. So they have to be carried along, and they are being carried along. As we seek justice for the victims, as we seek justice for the victims of this fraud called Nigeria, we are engaging everyone, all the stakeholders, the owners of the land, the owners of ancestral lands, those that have invested also in our land, they are not left out. All this led to the visit of Agnes Callamard, U.S. Special Rapporteur, 2019. And that's where she made that statement, that 1999 Constitution is pressure cooker for injustice and is a threat in making Nigeria a threat to global peace. And then as a result of that, Trump went ahead to make some policy changes. That included the executive order of June 2020. And now they are reinstating it in 2025. We told you that Biden's government was interregional government. Hey, he has finished doing the nonsense he was doing with Fulani people. He has gone. American people have taken over. And then thank you for NINAS. NINAS posted an article, The Dangerous Political Drama in Rivers State. Please look for it. It's also posted in the link. Thank you, NINAS Secretary, for posting that. Read it so that you understand, because of short time, we are not able to break down so many things. We are rushing. So please read it and understand all the points. The essence of you reading it is to be informed, because people that are not informed will be disinformed. You need to be informed. It's very important. Information is key in this battle. We are telling our people, stop running around inside bush. Those looking for Biafra, stop running around inside bush, looking for what is not looking for you. You need to be part of what is going on so that you will do what you're supposed to do. This is the evidence of the interaction. We told you there are a lot of videos and pictures as evidence. It's not that we are just showing it as evidence. Why work continues? Our people are doing. This battle is intelligence battle. It's not a battle of making noise and shouting inside forest. Anybody that you are giving money to, that is telling that is bringing whatever to you, Biafra, whatever is doing, they are duping you, and they will continue to dupe you until you sell your land and sell your properties. It will not be our business. As daughters of truth, we are here to get the truth out to you so that you are not compromised. Please listen to Nina's video, 5-point agenda. 5-point template is the only viable pathway to avoiding chaos in Nigeria right now. Pushing towards 2027 election under the 1999 Constitution is a guarantee for disaster. Pay attention. Thank you.
This way, another way. The NINAS 5-point proposition is the only proposition on the table that identifies the problem in specificity. The unitary constitution of Nigeria that identifies the solution to decommission that constitution, that identifies the mechanism for applying that solution. That is to suspend the elections, go into transition to rework that constitution. That's the mechanism for that decommissioning. The number 4 of the proposition is a strategy for activating that mechanism, to say, look, let the victims of this constitution insist that they won't go to another election as a mark of their rejection of that constitution, and therefore be the ones to come in a 2-stage procedure to work out the replacement. It is not the business of National Assembly. The question of constitution making is far beyond the mandate, the legislative mandate of National Assembly. Anybody in the National Assembly who is discussing constitution on your behalf is holding on to your sovereignty and they're telling you they now own you. They are now the owners of the sovereignty. That you voted at the election it has become reason why they are now the owners of your lives. They can decide what will happen to you, whereas you are the one who sent them on an errand, and they went and joined the enemy to wreck you, to kill you, and share your blood. That is what they do every month in Abuja. They're sharing your blood. And so, in the fifth proposition, we say a time-bound announcement. What we're inviting the peoples of Nigeria to do today is to adopt those 5 points of proposition, because that is what will take the matter from start to finish, where we are now. There's nothing that is going to stop those who are tormenting you from carrying on in 2027. Is it the police that will repent and come and join you in how to topple them in election? Is it the INEC that have been sharing with them for many years that will repent and now begin to count your vote? Is it this judiciary we have seen that is going to repent and now declare the truth, declare the law? We've seen that they have gone worse than they have ever been. And so all of what you need to bring about any change, if you don't define it by yourself, you have to define the change. It's not enough to come and say, hey, we want change. Hey, we want revolution. What is it that has to be done to bring about that change? What is it that has to be done to compel the renegades that are now have hijacked the powers of state? In an election, we saw how it went. And this address goes to all of those who subscribe to that constitution, who subscribe to elections under that constitution, because their stupidity has led us to where we are now, in which millions of people are distressed. That stupidity, by that small number, has become the reason 230 million people can perish. Their life is already ruined. Many are dying off. Others are running away to even more serious danger than Nigeria is. You saw the ones in Libya. You saw the ones going to Asia. You saw the ones that managed to get to UK. They are telling them now that they have to be deported. They have to be taken to Rwanda or wherever. Go to the US and see the pandemonium. But all of us, home and abroad, who suffer because we are Nigerians, whose passports have become a badge of shame, this address applies to all of you. The diaspora, the Nigerian diaspora, we are talking about the constitution that is worse than apartheid. You are busy organizing yourself in how you come and vote. Vote the votes of the millions of people at home. What has it amounted to under this constitution? Why can't you join that discussion of how we get rid of this constitution? The South Africans in the days of apartheid, who were overseas, everybody was on one subject. How do we get rid of apartheid constitution? But today you're not involved in the discussion of getting rid of that constitution. You are talking about how to come and vote, how to come and all of you belong to one party or the other. We see you come in and go. You fly in for party conventions. You partake, you are party chairman of which party under which constitution? Under which constitution? We ask you. What is the value of your education if you cannot sit down and make an analysis of what the problem is? Can you cure an ailment if you have not diagnosed it? And so we invite you to this. If you have not read that force majeure, particularly the 5-point proposition, you get on whatever search engine, Google, whatever. Go to the website www.ninasvoice.org. Search for, just type force majeure. It will come up in many headings. Go and read that 5-point proposition so you can see what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. So that you see what we're talking about, go read it, and you'll be part of the conversation because it's ongoing. It's ongoing. The pressure will not stop, it will continue. Thank you, our brother Bertrand Ojako. Thank you, our father David Salami, and all of you that have been commenting and we're reading. And thank you. The Unitary Constitution of Nigeria is the graveyard for the rule of law, the fountain of corruption, and the impregnable fortress for impunity. We call it impunity in our language. Mpo, imempo, 1990 Constitution, imempo, is under it. That constitution is anti-development and a concrete roadblock to any progress for Nigeria. It's either you hear it, but that's what it is. That unitary constitution is the reason Nigeria is where it is today, at the bottom of the ladder in every sphere of human advancement. Those plotting to go to another round of national elections in 2027 under the death dispensing 1999 Constitution of Nigeria are jokers that only play. They don't know what they're doing. They're playing with fire because this pressure will only continue. It's not going to stop. Because as the people are hungry, as the people are dying, and all the evil that you can imagine that are happening to the indigenous peoples, the pressure will be mounted. The pressure will be mounted. And those that, the criminals that stole the mandates, they won't have choice but to give back what belongs to the people, because that's where we're going. The pressure is mounting. The pressure in Nigeria is mounting. Other countries will be affected. US will be affected. UK will be affected because you have a lot of citizens in those places. So they will not allow you to continue. Because like in one of the show we did, we said that the rots, the decay you have built up in this space, the stench is affecting other people in their land. That is why they will not keep quiet. So when they tell you, if America says they're going to place sanction, and you are making noise like, oh, the Christians are not dying, come off it. The world has become a global village. America will give you a report of what is happening in some villages before you, that you are calling yourself Nigerian government, will even get it. So you can't lie anymore. It's over with your lies. The only thing for you now is to embrace NINA's proposition for union renegotiation and union reconstruction. And remember, NINAS is the only movement that is allowing those of you in there right now to say, okay, you're going to operate on transitional basis. This is just so that there will not be chaos, so there will not be anarchy. You'll be maintaining, what they're doing in the day while we negotiate. There's not going to be vacuum. We're just asking you to be reasonable. But you know what? It's either you're reasonable and surrender to this common sense proposition, or you will be defeated incomprehensibly. You'll be defeated completely.
I'm still here.
Do you understand? So thank you so much, my sister. Go ahead.
No, my dear, what else can I say? We thank you guys for watching. It's been a wonderful day. Continue to help us to get this information out there. The template is already on the table. I'd like to remind us that we have our Christmas present at the doorstep. All we have to do is to get off the couch, go to the door and open the door so we can get it. The template for NINA's strategy is there for you to learn. There's this show that we have over 1,000 videos for you to learn every aspect of it. There is the NINA's Voice web page for you to learn every aspect of it. There is the phone call, there is the WhatsApp, there is the meetings that we can come and give presentations in your local meetings. Instead of you to go there and eat Ubana Akara, we can come there for, in less than 15 minutes, summarize what we're trying to do. So there's so much opportunities for you to participate in this so that you're not complacent. You're not sitting around and thinking the world is all about going to work and making money. And it's not, because we have children. We have children that we have given birth to. We have children that we want to leave a sustainable future for. So it's not okay for you to feel defeated. It's not okay for you to feel like I can't do this. I wasn't called for this. No, you've already made that choice. You produce children, so you must do the work. That's the criteria. So until next week, brothers and sisters, like I mentioned, my hair is on fire. I was trying to go to the fire department to turn off the fire before the show, but let me finish and then I will run. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Until next week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you.